What's going on, guys? It's Cats here, and welcome to the first episode of F1 2018 Career Mode. This has been attempted by me a few times now, but this time will be the one. I will complete this series no matter what. So yeah, I'll just say let's get right into it. We're going to be driving for McLaren, as I see that as a relatively good team. We'll be driving with Stoffel Van Dorn as our teammate, but yeah, let's let the game have a little speak to us.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track. I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Welcome to the data center. Here, we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tire wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season. Oh, and make us all look good, okay?
We definitely will. Don't worry, Carl. Alright, our contract says that we have to minimally qualify 14th or higher and finish the race 14th or higher. It's dry for both qualifying and the race. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of upgrades on the car now, as we have a lot of resource points as a bonus off the start here. But yeah, this is our one and only qualifying lap. I did try another lap, but that ended up a little... yeah, I was just going slow on that lap. So we're going for this lap here. It seems like a good sector 1, also a good sector 2. We're coming through the S section, as I like to call it. Others call it a fast chicane, but it's a 23.5 as our only really good lap. Yeah, we're currently 7th and 10th, me and Stoffel, but yeah, we finish up being 13th and 19th. Valtteri Bottas picks up a 5-place grid penalty, which is not too good for him. He'll be starting 11th from that. But yeah, starting with the race now.
New drivers, new cars, and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that hosts the first round of a 21-race championship, taking us from here in Melbourne, Australia, across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, here we have the grid. Hamilton on pole with Raikkonen next to him, Vettel on 3rd. There we go, we're going slowly down towards us. We're in 13th. Charles Leclerc then 14th as well. Could be a rival. Stoffel Van Dorn in 19th, our teammate. It's not looking good for McLaren so far. But yeah, we're doing a one-stop, of course. Don't really see a reason to do anything else. But yeah, here we go. The lights are counting. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Everyone gets a good start because, it's AI. But added to the AI getting a good start, I also got a terrible start off the line here. But we'll go up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Maybe Sainz as well, but Leclerc actually gets us back after someone's gone around. I believe that's Brendan Hartley. He's had a little spin there. We'll try up the inside again of Charles Leclerc maybe. Can we stick it? We still side by side with him. We squeeze him a little bit wide there, and we've got the move done. We're currently 13th, but now Charles Leclerc just rams us in the rear. He's now going next to us here side by side, possibly with wing damage. Pierre Gasly as well getting past us. I have to brake early because they are going very slow through these corners here, but yeah, trying to see if we can get a move done on the inside. There's not quite enough room there, but Charles Leclerc gets forced a little bit wide, and then in this corner here, I kind of had nothing else to do than cut over there, so that's an illegal overtake. But I was really struggling to get Charles Leclerc to pass me, and it turns out it's because he was going to the pits. So because he went into the pits, the illegal overtake didn't count anyways, so we didn't get any penalties. Here we go, lap 5 here. We kind of have to go out there. I'll make a little mistake there. The two Renaults are side by side. Pierre Gasly goes slow, and we have to slow down, lift off the throttle. No room up the inside as I would have hoped. Here we go in the next corner here. Huge lockup from Carlos Sainz. Up the inside of Gasly. We do it after cutting the corner a little bit, but apparently the game didn't think there was a corner cut. It didn't penalise for me. But yeah, Gasly goes past me again. Don't remember if I let him pass. I might have done. Because again, I have to brake early here, so they are very slow, and Gasly is going awfully slow, so we have to actually brake in the flat out part of that track, the corner. Marcus Ericsson's out of the race now as we head into the pits for our one and only pit stop here. We go in there, get actually a pretty nice pit stop. I mean 2.7, but we're held by other cars, so we had to wait for a long time to get released, which lost us a lot of time. We exit in the pits now here. Let's see, Charles Leclerc, I can see on the minimap, he's getting very close to us, but it looks like we do get out in front of him. Yeah, he's actually not that close. But yeah, all the people who didn't pit last lap pits now, and we actually somehow, after getting held and everything in the pits, we go out in P12 after the others pitted. So if we weren't held in the pits, we would probably rejoin in front of Pierre Gasly in 11th as well. But that didn't happen, but we go up his inside anyways here in lap 8. Now the next car is Max Verstappen, but nothing happens in the rest of the laps. Kimi Räikkönen wins the race, and we come home to finish P11, just one position off getting points in our debut. Really disappointing, but at the end of the day, P11 is a pretty good result considering we started 13th, and the team wants us to be 14th. But here's the podium: Kimi Räikkönen first, Hamilton second, and Sebastian Vettel third. And the rest of the results, you know, they were pretty realistic. We got Daniel Ricciardo in fourth, just missing out on his home Grand Prix podium. Valtteri Bottas picking up driver for the day after moving from 11th to 5th. We moved 2 positions up from 13th to 11th, and Van Dorn moves up 2 positions from 19th to 17th. We're 8th in the constructors, which is not optimal, but yeah, we do have those 3 upgrades coming in for the next episode. So yeah, that was actually it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed, and I promise you there will be another episode tomorrow, and hopefully I'll keep the series going daily after that. But yeah, enough of that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.